it's Melody Ann, and this is a video about the Author Odyssey. This is the new way that we are structuring how we support nonfiction authors here. And so today I want to talk about why most nonfiction books never get finished. So if you have a Google Doc graveyard, you are in the right place. Maybe you have a title, a working title, or 10, and you're trying to pick one. Maybe you have a few scattered chapters or ideas on, cafe napkins. You might have 30 pages. You might have 300, 400 pages, but it's all just sitting there. And it's been sitting there for months or maybe even years. So if it's been sitting there for years, don't stress it. You are one of many, and it is not a motivation problem. What's going on is you have a structure problem. So today, I'm going to show you why most super intelligent people don't finish their books and how to revisit your book in a way that you can actually finish writing it. So you're the expert. You've got knowledge worth sharing. You might have a PhD. You might have already written a thesis, and now you want to translate your ideas, your medical knowledge, your innovations, your academic prowess, something you've worked on for years, something that the other professors have stared down at you as you tried to defend. And now you have something worth sharing, something you want to share with the rest of the world. But it feels messy, directionless. You just can't seem to get it done. You're rewriting the same sections. You're losing momentum. There's no clear end. You don't even know where you are, and you're frustrated. And then you told people you were writing a book, and now when people say, "Oh, how's the book coming?" you want to hide. You want to dig a hole, get in, cover yourself up. You just want to hide. Let's talk about what's going on. It's not a discipline issue. It's not a knowledge issue. It's not an intelligence issue. You are a highly intelligent human being with a vast amount of amazing knowledge that you want to share with the world. And I'm glad you want to share that with the world. That's awesome. What you're missing is the architecture you need to get it done. So books need structure before they need sentences. So let's talk about structure before sentences. So if I'm building a house and somebody comes along and says, "Oh, who's going to live in this house?" I don't know, I'm just building a house. Well, who is it built for? Is it a family with children? Is it seniors? I don't know, I'm just building a house. You want to think about who the house is for. If it's for seniors who struggle with walking, you don't want to have tons of stairs. If it's for children, maybe you want to have an extra big kitchen with a little playground area. If you think about who you're building it for, you're going to sell it, you're going to make more money, right? But what if you're building a building and you keep changing your mind? Oh, we'll make it for seniors. Let's take out the stairs. Oh no, let's make it for families. Let's change the kitchen and make it bigger. Oh, nothing's ever going to get done. I had a client who was like that. He'd been writing for a very long time. Writing blogs, doing videos, working. He'd been doing this a very long time. In fact, I think he'd been writing his book for over 10 years. But he didn't really have any structure. And so he tended to write the same things over and over. He got frustrated. He stopped talking about writing a book. And then we found each other. He started working with me. He joined my Monday writing group. And we sat down and we looked at everything he had. I said, "You have a lot of content. Why do you keep writing? You have so much content." He said, "Yeah, but I don't know where to put it all." I said, "Great. Let's create a structure. Let's create a container for this information that takes the reader from where they are to where they want to be. A structure that will transform the reader, that will be motivating to read. And then once you're done that, we can put the content in the right place." He said, "Well, that'll be all messy." Yeah, it'll be all messy. That's okay. We get the content in the right place. We start smoothing it out. We help with transitions. We put it in the right order. We work through it. And that's what he did. And boy, clarity, momentum, the pressure was off. The book was done. I was surprised. Not that much longer. He came and he's like, now it's done. And then we could dive into the editing. And of course, that takes time as well. But it got done so much faster. So the shift here is know what you want to write before you write it. Don't just open to a blank page and think, what should I write about? Because finishing a book isn't about grinding through pages. It's about removing all the obstacles that get in your way so that you can write happily, easily, with joy, not the feeling of banging your head against the wall. This problem is solvable. Your ideas are not the problem. Your expertise is not the problem. You need a plan that you can take all that expertise and put it all in the right place. So if you're ready to go from stuck to structured, join the Planning Epic. The link is in the bio. And ask your questions in the comments because I'm here to answer them. And remember, you're not behind. You're in the exact place. And now you find a way forward. Now you found a way that you can finish that book with more ease, more joy, and more confidence. Join us.